Hello, we are Team Bigotes, here to present to you our game, Stellar Veins, where every decision shapes your survival. Stellar Veins is a real-time survival strategy game with a 2D isometric view, offering an immersive journey into uncharted territory. In this game, you control a group of survivors from a robot civilization who were forced to flee from their own world after a catastrophic event. And after crashing on an unknown hostile planet, you must help them survive wave after wave of enemy aliens. Stellar Veins combines elements of classic RTS games with survival tower defense mechanics. The gameplay centers around gathering resources, building your base, and spawning units, all in the goal of surviving for as long as possible. Artistically, we drew inspiration from the retro-futuristic style, which blends elements of nostalgia with futuristic concepts, often featuring sleek lines, vibrant colors, and a sense of optimism reminiscent of mid-20th century vision of the future. We incorporated this style into the robots, the buildings, the interface, and the overall visual identity of the game. In terms of the environment of the level and the enemies, we opted for a bioluminescent nature, using plenty of vibrant cold colors, glowing effects, and incorporating varied vegetation and precious minerals. Before you can fight, you will need to explore the map. Find and mine as many resources as possible, such as energy, metal, and crystals, to both grow and maintain your base, as well as building more robots. Speaking of robots, you have plenty of options to choose from to fight off enemies, from fast rifle robots to big sturdy tanks, or just a simple melee. All of them are ready to stand their ground and prevent perpetual extinction, but be careful, your resources are limited, and your choices decide if your robot friends ultimately make it. Stellar Veins uses a wave system, akin to classical tower defense games. Each wave, harder than the previous one, with more and stronger enemies, each with the purpose of destroying your base and hurting your robots. Manage your units, make use of the group formations, and aim them towards the threat. Defeat them. Stellar Veins is a game that will keep you on your toes, and you will need to think fast to stay alive. Beat challengers and unlock new maps. Can you keep going and get stronger? Will you lead your robots team to victory? Or will you fail? It's up to you. Stellar Veins, survive and thrive. Coming soon.
Hello, and welcome to the gameplay trailer for Sema Polaris, a brand new game from Mousetrap Studios. Sema Polaris is a 2D slide-scrolling physics-based puzzle platformer game where you play as Misu, a young fox who was adopted by a bird family. With the arrival of autumn, Misu's family has to start their journey to the south, leaving Misu behind. he then tries to climb the mythic mountain of Sema Polaris, where rumors say that climbers get their wishes fulfilled. Sema Polaris gameplay revolves around a precise movement control set. You can jump, push, pull, swing, and climb. The game immerses the player into what it feels to be climbing a mountain, with all its complexities. You will have to use the elements that you will find along the ascension of the mountain. In each level, you will find new challenges that will test your newfound skills. Misu's main skill is his rope, which gradually evolves during the course of the game. At first, Misu is able to attach to boxes found in the environment. He can pull them in order to resolve puzzles. Further into the game, he gets a metal hook, which he is able to attach himself to certain anchors that can be found in the mountain. Now, Misu's movement options expand, as he can reach new places that he couldn't before. The mighty mountain, Sema Polaris, is composed of diverse environments that you will be able to see and experience, such as the forest at the base of the mountain, a place full of greenery and life. Here is where the cave can be found. After passing through the cave, you will encounter the Red Peaks, a harsh and much colder environment, littered with traces of long-forgotten pilgrimages. Near the top of the mountains, the ruins can be found, which seem almost impossible with their monumentality, surviving the strong weather, almost untouched. Regarding the game art, we wanted to create a 3D feeling, not only with the environment, but also with the animations of the characters that appear on the game. We took inspiration from Cartoon Saloon and Greece for the shapes, textures and coloring of the environments. Follow Misu on his journey to the top of Sema Polaris. Will you be able to survive the hardships that the mountain sets before you?
Welcome, and congratulations on reaching the last step to becoming the newest employee for our new brand, Chaos for Sale. I am the representative from Potential Amazing Games. Let me drive you through the terms of the contract before you sign it. Chaos for Sale is our new casual arcade brand, where you fulfill the roles of regular grocery store employees and deliver the products to the clients. I saw in your resumes that you both can only punch, kick and grab the products, right? Well, don't worry, I'm sure you will figure something out so we don't have to fire you. You can choose to work at 4 different locations. First, there is the basic shop, where you can apply what you learned during your training. Second, there is the bounty shop, where you must throw the products through the ice that separates you from the clients to deliver them. Third, there is the teleport shop, where you will have to make use of the teleports distributed around the shop to reach certain products. Last, there is the expanding shop, where you will have to purchase and unlock new areas of the shop to make more profit and satisfy the clients. For the first 3 shops, you will have to reach a total of 20 successful deliveries if you aim to become Employee of the Month. However, for the last one, you will have to make your way through the shop until reaching the trophy of the Employee of the Month. But if the rating of the shop, which you can see on your iPads represented by a maximum of 5 stars, reaches 0, you will be immediately fired. To complete a delivery, you will have to place the requested products in the clover area close to the client. After delivering all the products, the clients will pay you and take their leave. If you deliver a product that was not requested, the client will get mad, leave the store without paying, and lower the shop's rating by half a star. Four types of clients will show up to the shop asking for 1 to 3 products to be delivered to. These clients are the regular client, Lady K, who will be less patient, the iPad Kid, who will restore half a star from the store's rating, and Mr. Forgetful, who will ask for a second delivery right after completing the first one. You may use the checklist to check what clients are currently asking for and how much time have they been waiting. After some deliveries, you will run out of certain products, but that won't stop the clients from requesting them. As such, you will have to spend money on restock deliveries and carry these to the corresponding product area. It may be the case that an earthquake happens or meteors start falling inside the shop. Don't worry, you will get accustomed. Finally, you are free to choose whether you two want to work alongside one another or on your own. So, if you understand and accept all these terms, please sign here. Congratulations, and welcome to Chaos for Sale.
The fastest and fiercest competition in the galaxy. In this multiplayer game, you play your own custom vehicle, each with its own unique abilities and stats. Each vehicle is divided into 3 parts, and you can create any combination you want with them, selecting different weapons to fight and race against other racers. Select your battleground between a set of 3 different tracks, with a couple of different variation seats, and get ready for the race of your lifetime. In Crash and Burn, you have to race to victory. But remember, it's not just about the speed, it's about survival. Utilize the blue energy sources to refill your tank, and use devastating weapons on your rivals to knock them out of your way. In survival mode, this will keep them out for the rest of the race. No room for mistakes or respawns there. But while in race mode, they will be back, although it might take them some time to catch up. Also, try to avoid those cute slimes. They don't seem to like it for some reason. We have a wide variety of arenas at our disposal, each with a unique scenery and different playstyle to be exploited. Like this segment with many curves, for example. Or this very fast-paced segment in which I recommend drifting if you don't want to crash into the wall. Your own speed could be used against you. Boost paths are essential elements to go as fast as possible, but it is your choice if you want to take them or if you want to refill your resources to use your weapons and target enemy racers. Each map has an alternative version that will change the scenery behind you, from a sunny bay to a volcanic hellscape. Prepare yourself to be shocked by a wide variety of scenarios, including winter wonderlands and magical caverns. Eagle-eyed players may notice the existence of little cheeky shortcuts hidden along the tracks, big time savers with very user rewards, but that can also be quite risky to take. Keep this in mind when making your choices. Crash and Burn, the ultimate racing combat game where strategy meets speed. Craft your custom vehicle, wield powerful weapons, and dominate dynamic arenas. Race, fight, and survive against friends in this adrenaline-fueled thrill ride. Will you fall to your rivals, or will you rise to the top and be the fastest and fiercest racer? Get ready to ignite the track and leave your mark. Welcome to the future of racing combat.
Hello everyone, my name is Iker from DigiPen Unlimited, and I'm here to show you our latest game project, Chrono Club, Race Against Time. Chrono Club is a combat racing game where racers from different time periods will be competing against each other in a crazy tournament to discover who is the best racer of all time. To do so, our racers will have different resources and abilities that they can use. Let's go over them. First of all, we have the items. Items can be obtained by colliding with item boxes across the map. They will give players abilities that can be used to either hit their opponents and slow them down, or give them a little help to catch up into the front positions. We also have the energy meter. Every vehicle in the Race Against Time tournament is equipped with a reglementary energy tank at the back. Energy is obtained slowly over time, but it can be obtained faster by drifting. Racers can then consume their energy in order to boost and be able to go faster, or even drive off-road without any penalty. But that's not all. Energy has one last and very important use: track interactions. There are some elements around the tracks that can be activated by consuming energy. Whenever a racer enters the range of an interactable, it will be notified with the triangle showing up. The color of the triangle will indicate if the interactable is either a shortcut that can be used as a faster path, an obstacle that can hit racers, or a barrier that blocks the way. There are 12 different racers competing in Chrono Club, divided in 3 categories: past, present, and future. They will be competing for the gold in 3 different cups in the official Grand Prix mode. But if rules are not your thing, you can enter a custom game where you can fully customize the rules, selecting the available items, the number of laps per race, and selecting any specific track across the timeline. Which one will be your favorite? Any speedrunners in the audience? If so, you should check out the time trial mode, where you can keep track of your best times and compete against yourself to find the optimal strategy to your favorite maps. And as our final topic, a tournament is nothing without competition. You can enter the races with up to 4 friends in local multiplayer and have some fun in the racetracks. Just try not to take it too personal whenever they throw you the golden balloon. And that's all the time we have. We hope you enjoy the game, and we will see you at the podium.
Hey, what up, dude? This is a slap that. Let me show you a little bit around. In Slap That, you can slap and throw almost anything you see. Cause havoc, create destruction, you know, typical Tuesday afternoon in the suburbs. Show these vile creatures the true power of your slap. Don't worry, they don't feel any pain. Unless you want them to. In that case, they are truly suffering. But don't worry, everything is just for funsies.
I'm Susana, the art producer from Piña Studio, and I'm here to welcome you to Abyssel. Abyssel is a 3D turn-based strategy game in which you will have to fight hordes of eldritch-like creatures. To do so, you will be controlling Archibald, a monk wielder of magic, and his minions, Anan, Banan, and the Cauldron. Each of these characters have their own unique abilities, both active and passive, and their own roles. Anan is the little swordsman, a melee unit, and the protective big brother. A little body and big heart that won't doubt to throw his knife at a worthy opponent. Banan is the tank, a melee unit that can inflict area of effect damage with his mace and taunt enemies, also by area, making those affected only attack him for the next couple of turns. The Cauldron is a 2-in-1 damage and healing unit, sporting both ranged and area of effect options. He's ideal. Almost ideal. And last but not least, Archibald, the monk, is the sorcerer of the group, and another ranged unit. He has the most powerful and lethal attack of all characters. But remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Use it wisely and most definitely do not aim for your own unit. Also, bear in mind, if the monk dies, it's game over. But luckily for you, his passive ability drains his minions' vitality to heal himself, which also, unluckily for you, can leave you without minions, so careful there, child. By interweaving all their actions and abilities, you will be able to navigate through different landmarks of the now infested Bathysterskell, making your way through hordes of these eldritch-like creatures. You will be dealing with Void Ravagers, melee enemies, Abyss Spewers, ranged enemies, and Deep Scourgers, explosive enemies. The closer you get to the heart of the city, the closer you will be to unveiling the why and most importantly, the who behind their presence. Alaric, none other than Archibald's brother. Alaric's greed made him not only betray and try to murder his own brother, but also walk into the Abyss, and only the Abyss came back. But not without bringing some company, you know. Now that you know the path ahead of you, prepare your minds, prepare your weapons, gather your minions, and send those creatures back to where they came from. We really hope you enjoy our game. See you in the Abyss.
Mouse Ventures is a third-person puzzle game where you will step into the shoes of people, our intrepid protagonist, as you embark on a journey through various tales filled with brain-teasing challenges. Your mission is to guide people through her owner's book stories, each presenting unique puzzles to solve. Get ready to flex your brain as you unlock the power of lighting and magnetism to conquer them. First, dive into the legendary realm of King Arthur, where you will use the first power, magnetism. Armed with your new ability, you'll find yourself giving metallic objects a positive charge or a negative charge. Just like in the real world, watch as objects repel or attract each other based on their magnetic polarity. Can you use these powers to navigate Arthur's tale and help the little king? In the next thrilling chapter, join forces with a lovable bunny on a quest to reunite with his friend Ketz. Together, you'll venture through a series of puzzles where you must manipulate light beams with precision. Whether you're redirecting rays or playing with colors, Every twist and turn brings you closer to unraveling this heartwarming tale. So gear up for an epic adventure filled with laughter, challenges, and heartwarming moments. Dive into Mouse Ventures today and help our characters triumph over adversity, ensuring that each story reaches its happily ever after.